bag, I won't get in between that. We toss around, we treat these real. And I like sugar, but ain't a thing sweet. I will never let another try me like no weak. I'm pretty, but and that's the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. We not friends and we not taking from they gals. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals. I'm fine. Slim waist, pretty face, he know. With no, cause I do not have the time. And I can't claim it, cause none of these mine. Don't ask me about my ex, let's just pretend that. Pressure by no, tell his to fall in line. And if he can't get right, I'm just gonna take it as a sign. Cause for this next line, you gotta look me in my eyes. If you think I'ma sweat you, you out your mind. Is you stupid, is you dumb, pick a side. I feel like SVG duck, I'm trying to slide. When I creep around that corner, you better run and hide. And we ain't taking it to heart, we just gon' take it right outside. Your people better take that in stride. You said you was a but it's looking like you lied. No, I lead the pack, I'm feeling like a tour guide. If I catch a chicken lacking, good as fried. VVS is from number 9. Swerving, switching lanes, I almost broke my. Remember being broke, I swear them jobs was hard to find. But now look at me shining, I thank God cause it's my time. So I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, take it from they gals. On a daily basis, I'm quick to break it down for them. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I've messed up. Time to escape again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how
We got Coach Dew.
What's up, guys? How are you?
We got Anthony.
What's up, here? For us, we pride ourselves on consistency. We show up to practice every single day looking to get better. We spend a lot of time off the court just preparing for games, making sure that, mentally we're prepared for every single matchup, and a tremendous amount of trust for one another. So when we're on the court, we know that we're all capable.
We come prepared in every single matchup, like no matter who we play, no matter what skill level they at, we prepare and we treat them.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. Now here's Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Over MP. The Warriors pull it in. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory. After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways. And just how impressive has that been?
The offensive rebound. Count that one.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Curry passes to MP. Shot from 12. Unable to get that one. New York goes the other way with it. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
There's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Throws it up high. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Shoots from the right block. And MP with a nice bucket inside. Brunson with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Barrett passes to Randall. Now Robinson. Green covering. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Robinson.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more strong players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
And so Curry nails both of them.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Now here's Brunson, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Robinson can't hit. The Warriors leading. To the paint. Here's Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Brunson. Warriors with the rebound. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Now a timeout called by New York. Victory eluded them last time in San Francisco when they faced the Warriors.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hart. New York trailing. And so in the game for the Warriors. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. MP is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Brunson. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Randall, the pass to Brunson. And counted from 19 feet away.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Silva. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Draymond Green with a great job playing the high screen and roll. Keeps the D off balance every time.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Quickly outside. Knocked away. Stolen by MP. In transition. Here they come. Lets it go from 14. And he can't bank that one in.
Golden State foul. First
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Poole.
Warrior substitution, Stephen Curry.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 3. Pass to Brunson. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Green, the pass to MP. And the shot goes. MP's got 8.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Thompson finds Curry. There's a minute 54 left in the second period. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. they haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Silva. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead. Now a timeout called by New York. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina.
So it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly.
A big round of applause.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Golden State has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with 26 points and made a good number of free throws as well. The way he owned aspects of the game was exciting to watch. Guys, maybe he's breaking out. Back to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Man, 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy. But it's so great for the Warriors and their trio to have Klay back on the court.
Barrett can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP against Quickley. Count that bucket. MP's got 14.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Randall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Well, Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
And he knocks down the first one. And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, B.A., and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year. Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat, a guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Silva, that's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Quickley. And the Knicks miss again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually B.A. just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Quickly outside. The floater. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Now Barrett. Clock at 6. The kick out to Brunson. No good with the triple.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Warriors foul.
So for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Grimes comes in for Barrett, and Rose is subbed in for Quickly. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
So it's the Knicks now. Brunson passes to Randall. Looking to end the run. Another shot. Silva with a rebound. Golden State has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. The Knicks are making a switch here. Sims is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. Pass to Sims. Back to Brunson. 1:27 left in the third quarter. New York, no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Rose outside. Back to Brunson.
Golden State foul. Third personal foul. Third team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
At the line,
their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Back to Poole. MP outside. From deep. The shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Grimes, averaging around 5 points a game. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Silva can't hit. And the Knicks shooting only 31% in the game.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Derrick Rose at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derrick still has a passion for the game.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the third. MP outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the it's just beautiful basketball.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Don't nobody live with my mom for the hunt. Don't nut, don't get shouted right. Green Chevy, Gator good, alligator train. Bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Just let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Just let you show. Let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Let you show. Hey, let you show.
To our team's success, what it really is it's our confidence. Like, when we're playing for this big amount of money, all these other teams are playing like real tight, and when we're playing, we're just laughing, having fun, like we're real loose.
Yeah, I would say it's our confidence in each other, our trust in each other, and then we always, rolling off good vibes, good energy. And that's how we continue to press on no matter what we're going through.
We love to see it. Now, Ant, you took home MVP honors, 9.6 points per game, 2.6 assists per game in games to 21. It all starts with the point guard. So, Ant, I'll start with you. How do you control the tempo in these 3v3 games, and what's the strategy going into these games?
Taking advantage of, some other teams' weaknesses. So, teams really do play tense on stage and big games in general. So we like to kind of attack the players who, kind of play nervous and aren't as confident in themselves to really make big plays, shoot tough shots, gamble on defense. So we want to make those players, make a play. We want to force them to get out of their comfort zone. So as the point guard, I do a lot of pregame prep. I like to prepare Jerron and Connor, what the other team's going to do offensively and defensively. I take a lot of pride in that. And for us, we make sure that, we're going to be the most prepared team at all times. And that starts with me.
And for you, Jerron and Connor, how is it playing off of Ant as your point guard? What is the strategy to you guys when he has the ball in his hands?
I would say Ant is a very smart player, not even just as a point guard. He's a smart two-game.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from far. farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. MP is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Now, here's Bridges. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Curry finds Green. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Silva's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Despite the Nets' shifting lineup stories, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Curry passes to Thompson. To the paint, here's Silva. A rebound by the Nets. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And Green gets it to go.
I'll tell you, Draymond Green just mates up with his screening ability and then rolled to the rim with a purpose. Nice.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Back to Bridges. Another shot. Here's Simmons. And at last, they get one to fall.
Simmons.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty...
Nets trail by 8. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 22 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. And count it from 19 feet away. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
MP outside. Offline with his three. Nets trail by 10. Johnson left side. Three-pointer. And Silva pulls it down. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of...
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Thompson against Johnson, and they pick up two. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Well, great read by Stephen Curry right there. Just puts it on time and on target. Always wants to make his teammates feel good.
Passes it to Claxton. Bridges inside. Covered by MP. Bridges misses. MP with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Johnson outside. Simmons on the wing. Nets passing it around.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Claxton the pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges. Then for the Warriors, Wiggins comes in for JaMychal Green. And Poole sub in for Stephen Curry.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league.
Substitution.
So it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead.
The score. Your Nets 33. The Warriors 39.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Cameron Johnson. Mikal Bridges out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Almost, but it rolls out.
And they continue to control the glass.
Thompson passes to Silva. Shoots over Bridges. Another miss by MP.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Dinwiddie outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Silva's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bridges, no one around him. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in the game, and you make a 15-foot jump shot. Now you're a real threat.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Deflects the pass, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. A nice shot by Silva.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Here now is Dinwiddie, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Curry with him. Bridges covering. MP outside. The shot will not fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Curry looking around. And the pass to Green. Six to shoot. Here's Silva. Good as Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Nets trail by 7. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work.
His basketball eye.
Green, the pass to Curry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know what never ceases to amaze me is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
Free throw good by Curry.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
And stolen by Wiggins. Poke loose. Nets trail by 12. Here's Simmons, and there's the drive.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Bridges against MP. With the rebound. Simmons got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Down low, here's Simmons. Great D that time. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
It's Curry outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Curry kicks to MP. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Silva's shot is off. Nets trail by 14. Outside Thomas.
4th quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the game.
Play, 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
First free throw is good. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times. Defensive.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Green, the pass to Silva. Shoots over Bridges. And MP with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Thomas against Thompson. Pass to Dinwiddie. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. On the wing, MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Draymond Green.
And that's 18 points for MP.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Draymond Green.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Bridges shot. Good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Green dishes to MP. Shot clock at 6. From deep. That one doesn't go. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.